Boom. All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for our September team training. And I'm really excited because it's September and this is our favorite time of year as Pampered Chef consultants. People love fall. They love cooking anything that involves pumpkin, I feel like. And people love to start preparing for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Pampered Chef makes really great gifts. So tonight I just want to give you guys a couple of ideas of ways that you can kind of spark some interest and kind of get that momentum rolling for fall. And then the other thing I want to do is I really want to talk about being a good seller tonight and kind of how you can go about really being knowledgeable about your sales and being more intentional about sales when you have your parties and on Facebook, and kind of having more of a presence on Facebook and just kind of going from there. So and then Kelly's going to join us in just a little bit. Her youngest, Maverick, had volleyball tryouts tonight, and he's not done until 8:30. So she's going to join us as soon as he is done, and she's got some fun recognition and updates that she's going to share with us. So with that, first thing I want to suggest is, if you haven't done it already, I would suggest a virtual new product launch on Facebook. It's a really, really great way to get your customers involved. You can create an event. You can run it like a virtual party where you do a date and a time and posts. There's all kinds of, let's see. There's all kinds of different things that you can find on Consultants Corner, and I'm going to switch over. I found a couple different sections on Consultants Corner that I want to share with you guys just to make sure that you know where to find it. But they have so much great information. I'm actually going to try it a little bit different this year. I've been really having a lot of fun with live videos. So I'm actually going to do just a live video so that everybody that's my Facebook friend that wants to join can join. And so I think I'm going to start talking about it tonight, and I think I'm going to do it Thursday evening at maybe like 8:30, something like that, and just take 15 or 20 minutes and do product reveal, answer questions. So if you look for that on Facebook, if you're my Facebook friend, I'm pretty sure I'm friends with everybody on here. So you're more than welcome to join and kind of see how I do it. I think what I'm going to do, if you guys hadn't seen the email already, is that Pampered Chef is doing the fundraiser for the Hurricane Harvey, where they're doing the extra to Feeding America. So I'm also going to make it a fundraiser for anybody and everybody that orders, just to kind of, be able to give back that way as well. So take what you want, but I think it's a really, really great way to be able to reach an audience in like a big way. And if you create a Facebook event, I did last year, I encouraged people to invite friends. I think I had over 1,000 people invited to the event that I did last year. I mean, I think I probably had 125 participating, but I mean, what a great way to be able to reach lots and lots of people. The other thing, and I'm going to jump over and do a little screen share with you guys, and as soon as we're done, I'm going to post this to the team pages so that you have the link and you can check it out. But let me switch over and screen share real quick. Let's see. Oh, no, that's the one I want. All right, so we are going to screen share. So has anybody heard of the golden ticket? So one of the things that you can do is post something on Facebook, maybe send an email out to all your customers and just say, so exciting, new catalog coming out. Would you like me to mail you one? And it could be regular catalogs. It could be mini catalogs, whichever you want to do. And then you could have one of your kids, your hubby, whatever, pick out like just 5 people, like before you seal them and mail them, and put a little ticket in there, and it's a golden ticket. And so they have little things here that you can print. They have ways like that you can do it. And I mean, it's nothing super crazy, but the cool thing is that you are able to get it in the hands of your customers, $5 off your next order. I think the other one, you know, talks about hosting a party. And so it just goes all the way down, and it just shows you some different things. And people have just been Googling like golden ticket, like in an image, and then putting your text over top of it. It's just a really great way to reach your customers and have people kind of opening that door of communication with you. Because even by just reaching out to them, what you're doing is, you know, they may want to host a party and they were kind of not really in the forefront of their mind. And then what happened was you sent them an email or a, you know, Facebook message or something. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, how fun. Yeah, I want a new catalog. And then they maybe want to host a party. So then those people that you do mail catalogs out to, you would want to follow up with those people a couple weeks after and make sure they receive their catalog, see if they have any questions. The key is in the follow-up. Like, you can't just mail out a whole bunch of catalogs. I posted a video last week and just said, hey, if you guys want a new catalog, let me know. And people started commenting. So I'm going to get those out this week. So there's just lots of different ways that you can kind of reach your customers. And then this is all in an Evernote. So literally it has every single bit of information that you're going to need to do this activity. And you can have it all in one place. So I will post this Evernote back on the team pages, the link, so you can click that and have all that information as soon as we are done with everything this evening. So does anybody have any questions about maybe a product launch or a the golden ticket? Does anybody have any questions, comments, things they've tried? One thing I know that Anna asked a question on our team page the other day, and she was asking, for catalogs, do you just tape the edges and mail them out, or do you put them in an envelope? I always put them in an envelope. I have seen the post office completely destroy catalogs, and so if you're going to spend the money to mail it, slip it in, you know, a manila envelope if you're doing the big catalog, and then a regular envelope if you're doing the minis. So just a suggestion that way. Also, if you have leftover of the old catalogs, like the season that just ended, I would highly suggest, and I'll post it on Team SOAR, but Chrissy did this amazing baskets that she put in the teachers' lounges with catalogs and all these different kind of like snacks and tissue and water, and she put labels with her information on every single one of them. And then she had these great flyers that talked about like placing an order and about hosting a show. And oh, colored pencils. Oh yeah, okay. So yes. I absolutely love that. So I think it's just a really great way to say thank you to teachers, because they work so hard, and you know, they don't always get like the biggest thank you. And so to be able to go into like the teacher's lounge and grab something out of there and just have this thank you, but then also to be able to take one of the catalogs, what a fantastic idea. So I loved super double, triple thumbs up, Chrissy, that she found that and shared that with us. And I'll post all of that on Team SOAR. And then I am really excited. Yes, Chrissy rocks. I agree. I will go ahead and post that, but I'm excited to see what your results are from it. So, it will definitely be something. See, my struggle is going to the schools, because I don't have the kids at the schools. So I need to find friends that are teachers and just kind of reach out to them to be able to put, you know, like the baskets in the teacher lounges. So if you're kind of in the same boat as me, or maybe have young ones that aren't in school yet, maybe reaching out to like friends or coworkers, you know, anybody that might know somebody that's a teacher, even just a Facebook post, hey, teachers in the Chandler area, I would love to pamper your lounge. Like, reach out to me, let me know where you're at. Let's arrange a time that I can drop off a basket. I don't know, just throwing some ideas out there. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. So all right, so next thing I want to talk about is selling. So we have the products. You know, the key to being a strong seller for sure. So Chrissy, I'm gonna unmute you. Do you mind giving us a quick little, like, telling us what you did really quick?
Sure. I only have one in school, so I went to all of the local schools. I had the baskets made up, made some flyers, had business cards, had little gift certificates in there. So if they ordered for me, they got free shipping. But every gift certificate has an expiration date. That's the key, because I don't want in 6 months someone to say, hey, I have this, we want them now. I went in with the basket in hand and asked them very nicely at the front office in every single school if I could leave it in the teacher's lounge. And they took it from me very nicely. I just want to remind everybody, I noticed this year schools have certain times that you can come in and out of the office without being buzzed in. That's the key to me getting into every office. So it was right as the kids were getting dropped off. So I saw parents. I had a couple parents ask me about the basket. So you get more, you know, customers if you're out and about when they're all out there instead of just dropping them off when there's nobody around.
Super smart. You are on point there, Chrissy. I love that. And what great suggestions, like, for the baskets. So I know that Chrissy's going to post her documents on Team Sizzle tonight. So then I'll take the pictures and the documents, and I will transport that and put it over onto Team Soar as well, so you guys can have the visual for what Chrissy did. So again, fantastic job. And thanks for sharing. I totally put you on the spot.
Okay.
All right. So key thing, as we're kind of going into the fall selling season, is really knowing your products. And one of the big keys is just going through and being knowledgeable. And Pampered Chef has so much information for us to be experts and knowledgeable about our products. Definitely using them in your kitchen is key. The more you use it, the easier it is to kind of talk about it to other people, and then you have different ways that you use it and sharing it with others. But kind of knowing some of the different things where it goes, features versus benefits. So I wanted to just kind of go over that a little bit tonight, because that's one of those things that really can help you kind of talk about our products, like at your parties, even on your virtual parties when you're creating posts, you know, talking about the features versus the benefits. Okay, so a feature tells you what the product is made of, how it works, but a benefit answers the question, so what? How does the feature make my life better or easier? So, like, this was something I really learned and put into effect when I started really incorporating cookware into my shows and talking about cookware. Because, you know, I can tell you that our cookware is made out of a hard anodized aluminum and reinforced with titanium, and you're like, okay, Sarah, what does that mean? But what that does is it creates an even cooking surface and heats up across the bottom and up through the sides. So I tell you, like, the feature, but then I tell you why that matters to you. So kind of just keep that in mind when you're talking about, you know, the different products and you're learning about those. One of the big sellers this season is going to be our new cutlery, and there's a lot to learn about the new cutlery, and they have a really fantastic video about, like, knife skills and all about the new knives. Because I don't, you know, when people ask me questions, I don't want to be like, you know, so they just have quick little videos that you can watch. And then we have our product guide that if you got your changeover box, you would have got one of those in your changeover box, but they also have one in Consultants Corner. So I'm going to switch over to screen share real quick. And then I'm going to show you guys where to find it. Nope, wrong one. Let's see, product, here we go. Okay, so if you're in Consultants Corner and you go into training and resources, and you just scroll down to product training, it's gonna take you here, and it talks all about the fall products. So this new product information guide I was talking about, literally a PDF of it right there, talks about some of the different pieces here. Like, one of the things I found really interesting is they actually reduced the price of quite a few different products. And so you're able to you know, kind of see that, so you can share with people that they brought the price down on a handful of products. If you ever have questions about people wanting to know what is BPA free, they now have a new list of BPA free products. They also have discontinued products from last season. So it gives you all this different information. The next thing I want to point out to you guys is, if you go here, here's product training videos. So then you can just continue on, and then you can learn all about the new products. This one right here, it's a great little like minute 35 teaser that you can post on Facebook. I'm gonna teach you guys something that I found super helpful. So a lot of times Pampered Chef will post videos like on their Facebook, and then I see that people are just sharing that onto their wall. But what you really wanna do, if you don't have a YouTube account already, I would encourage you to open up a YouTube account, and it's super easy, youtube.com. You just create an account, so that what you do here is you're going to download this video, and once you download the video, then it's on your computer or on your desktop, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to upload it to your YouTube account. So then when you share the link on Facebook, you share the link on your virtual parties, you put it in an email, people will be coming back to you instead of Pampered Chef's main website if there's something that they want to order. So it's just this really great way to be able to make your way back to your website. Because on my YouTube channel, I've got my Pampered Chef website. Actually, in each video I upload, I have the link to my website right there in the description for the video. So if somebody just randomly saw it, and then you can go through each one of these and download them. Oh, look. They have, I hadn't seen this one, how to cut a chicken, how to carve a turkey. Like, some of these are gonna be really, really great as we move into like the fall season. This one, how to choose the right knife for the job. I am so excited about all the new cutlery videos and being able to share those. So definitely utilizing the videos and learning as much as you possibly can is really gonna help you be knowledgeable and comfortable to talk about the new products. And our new catalog is beautiful. Don't think that you have to have every single one of the products in order to share those with people. I utilize the catalog if there's stuff that, like, before I was a director and had like the box come to me, what I would do is I would just have tabs that I was like, okay, now everybody turns to page 13. I would just want to make sure everybody sees all of our new baking stuff. Like, who doesn't love a good individual? And then talk about, you know, like the individual pie pan and the individual bundt cakes and the mini bundt cakes and all the different options that we have. So, all right, I'm gonna stop screen share real quick. Okay. Let's see. Anybody have any questions really quick before I kind of move on? Sweet. All right, so back to kind of talking about like different selling tips. I found this kind of tips on selling from a consultant named Debbie Knoll. And I'm just gonna kind of read a little bit of this to you guys, because I thought this was crazy awesome. And so this is called How to Turn a $12 Order into $3,500 in Sales. Are we listening? Because I was totally blown away by this story. So we are gonna talk a little bit about Debbie's story. So what she did is, let's see, fellow consultant Debbie Knoll of Texas recently shared on Facebook that she received a lead from a relative. Debbie contacted the potential customer and found out that she wanted a mix and chop. So Debbie asked, would you be interested in hosting a show? She agreed, and the show had 12 people in attendance and reached $600 in sales. The day of the show, the host saw another product she wanted, so Debbie told her, if your sales hit 1,000, it's yours. The host went to work collecting outside orders, and her show reached $1,300 in sales. Now, one of the orders from that show was $1 short of earning the guest special. And I thought this was brilliant because I've never thought of doing something like this. Instead of just processing the order as is, Debbie told the customer that she would pay for a citrus peeler to be added to her order if she booked a show. Okay? So she paid $1 for a booking. Like, who wouldn't pay $1 for a booking? The customer agreed, and that customer's show was over $1,700. So Debbie also received another booking from that show, and that woman's show closed at over $3,500. So the moral of the story is that, you know, we don't want to basically just, you know, assume like, okay, you're $1 short, you know, because what I would have said was there anything else you were thinking about? Because you're $1 short of receiving the free gift. Like, that would have been, you know, kind of my thought process. But the fact that she thought, you know, I'll have the citrus peeler, but you have to book a show. I think that's brilliant. And I'm definitely going to be, you know, and even if they're $2 and you're like, I'll add a season's best to your order if you book a show tonight and we pick a date, you know, something like that. So I definitely think it's just kind of a thought process when sorry, Kelly just texted me and it popped up on my computer and I totally lost my train of thought. To think outside of the box. Because how many of us, like, I had a gal today just message me that she needed a cut and seal. And she's like, how much will that be? And I'm like, oh, and I gave her a total. And she's like, oh, I'll probably order it later this week. Well, like, I'm going to go back now after reading this story and kind of hearing what she did. And I am going to offer her to host a show, whether it's an online show or it's an in-person show. All you can do is ask. And if they don't want to have a show, then they'll just order the product. But I feel like we definitely need to be more aware of, you know, turning those single orders like into a booking. So I just thought that was a pretty cool story. Kylie, how did she add the peeler? So basically, like, I would total her order out with her card information, and then I would go back in, add the citrus peeler, add her free gift, and then it would just be a consultant gift, like, for the payment, so that she's not paying for it. So total her out. So, like, I would just, like, finish her order. I would swipe her card, have her finish everything. And then, like, that order's, like, closed. So then I would go back into the order, add the citrus peeler, then her free gift, because then that would, you know, put her free gift in. And then you could either add your card to pay for the citrus peeler, or, like, I just have it set up to my order payment account. So then what I do is or cash that goes into your account. Yep, Anna, same thing. So, like, the order payment account, there's a little button you click that's consultant gift. So then they run a spreadsheet for you at the end of the year for everything that you click as a consultant gift. So then it's, like, already expensed out for you. So then I would just put it in as a consultant gift after her payment had been closed out. And I can totally give you a visual for that too, if that was confusing. Does anybody have any thoughts on this story? Does anybody come to mind that maybe, you know, has said, like, hey, I wanted to get, you know, a mix and chop, or I need a ceramic egg cooker or something like that maybe you can follow up with to host a show? Anybody? Sorry, I'm texting Kelly back real quick. Okay, so anyway, I just thought that was kind of a great way to, kind of think outside of the box as far as bookings go. All right. Let's see what else I had for you guys this evening. What is, like, maybe you guys can give me, like, what's one product, like a staple product, not a brand new product, that maybe I could give you some features versus benefits for. Let's play a little game. Oh, great tip. Anna just said she had a guest that kept ordering from other people, and she asked her if she wanted to host her own show, and they're set up for September 15th. So great job, Anna. Way to go. And that's kind of what we do, is like, people continue to just order from us, and you're like, hey, would you like to save some money and get that for free? By asking them to do that. So, or maybe you guys could just share with me, like, something you're excited about fall, like maybe a new product, upcoming shows. This is the season of, like, booths and boutiques. I've already been contacted by 3 or 4 different people for, fall booths and boutiques. I know Chrissy's fantastic at finding booths and boutiques. You're going to be looking at kids' schools for, like, fall festivals. Some of the other things, churches might have, like, fall get-togethers. You can look on Craigslist if you belong to any groups on Facebook for, like, cities or, like, moms groups, anything like that. So there's lots of different places that you can look for booths. Oh, Chrissy's got some knowledge she's going to throw on us. I like it.
Sorry, it took me a little bit to get the hand raised.
No,
I do know that if you guys go onto the city websites, they usually have vendor applications, and they'll contact you if they have a spot for the vendor. So that's happened to me a couple times. I actually have 3 vendor events scheduled in the works, and one of them is actually every Saturday and Sunday for the entire fall.
Holy cow!
So I don't know how I'm going to do that. But I'm going to try and do at least one day and see what they say, because the whole weekend kind of takes away from the family. But I do know that there's a lot of festivals coming on. Like you said, the chocolate festival is coming up. There's a couple other ones in Glendale as well. And I know that I've had several different people contact me for vendor events. So I just go on the website. I have friends that are direct sales. You just have to keep in contact with them. And if they do vendor events, ask them to let you know. It doesn't hurt. Like you said, all they can do is say no. Tell her thank you.
I want to be like, Kylie says she wants to be like Chrissy when she grows up, and I do too. I want to be as awesome as Chrissy. But yeah, no, those are such great suggestions, because I hadn't even thought of any of that. I just, like, churches, schools, like, anytime I see one of my friends post about, like, a vendor event that they're involved in, I'm like, hey, do they have a Pampered Chef Lady? And just reach out that way. But keeping in contact with people. And I will post on Team Soar some of Chrissy's setups, because she is super legit, and she has some pretty fantastic setups that she does, like, for her table and themes. Like Kylie said, I want to be like her when I grow up. Thank you for sharing, Chrissy.
You're welcome.
Let's see. All right. Okay, so Saray posted in the chat section. She wants to know what everyone's favorite foods to slice or dice in the quick slice are. So maybe just put that in the chat section if you have that tool, if you've used that tool. That is definitely one of my favorites to show off at parties because it can be used so many different ways. And slice, dice, and it gives uniform kind of cut, and it's stainless blades. It's serrated. So, like, some features of that would be, serrated, uniform, easy to handle. You can do more than one at once when it comes to, like, strawberries or boiled eggs. But then the benefits would be the fact that you don't have to pull out a knife. The serrated blades make it so that it's not going to squish the guts out of your soft fruits and vegetables. So like I usually use it for tomatoes at my shows because then people see that it's not going to squish the guts out of your tomatoes. People never believe that the quick slice will nicely slice and dice tomatoes. So that was something I did a Facebook video on. And if you're totally freaked out about doing like a Facebook Live video, you could always like record a video and then upload and like share it to like Facebook to just, you know, share with your customers and stuff like that as a step in the right direction. So, all right. Well, we are just about finishing things up, and Kelly is just about done. So does anybody else have anything that they're trying for fall or anything that you guys want to add? I had about 30 minutes for us tonight, so. Okay, I have like a little poll, so get ready in your chat section. What is 1 or 2 products that you are going to learn more about so that you know the features versus benefits? Give me a little feedback. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be learning more about the new cutlery. Like, it's so awesome. I have the whole knife block, and the knives are amazing. So I want to be able to talk about them with confidence at my parties. So I'm going to be learning all that I possibly can about the new wooden cutting board, because it's also fantastic, and the new knives. So that's my 2. All right, so Ray says the new baking products. Oh yeah, not just for baking, individual anything. I did actually see somebody who made individual meatloaves tonight for dinner. So that was pretty cool. Oh. Kelly needs the link to join us. Let me find her. Let's see. So what else do we got here? Does anybody have it quickly? Trying to find it. Oh, look, I'm gonna just screen share with you guys really fast because I just pulled up Chrissy's fantastic baskets just so those that haven't seen them can get a sneak peek, because they're pretty amazing. So here's the baskets that we were talking about that she made with all the different little goodies in them, and that she delivered to the teachers. And so I'll post all that information a little bit later. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh, Kelly's on. Yay, Kelly's here. I can hear you, but we can't see you, Kelly, which is...
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to, because I'm using my phone.
I don't know if you can
see on the phone.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, let's just do the audio just because I don't want to make you guys stay on any longer, and I'm so sorry, my son's practice ran over. Okay, so do you want me to go ahead and do recognition right now?
Yes. Okay, guys. So I'm so excited about all the different products. So I'm excited for you guys to post on team pages what you're learning about, new things that you learned about the products as you learn more about features and benefits. And I'm going to turn it over to Kelly. Oh, there you are. I see your face.
Hey.
I'm going to turn it over to Kelly. She's going to do some recognition, and she has some fun announcements. So take it away.
Alrighty. Okay, so I have the lovely light because I'm literally in the gym of a junior high school. So anyway, I am so excited to announce the top sellers on the team, the overall organization. So I'm going to start with number 5. So number 5 was Anna Merriman, and she sold $820.55, and she did that with 2 shows. Gloria Bustos was number 4. She came in at $1,411.59, and she did that with 5 shows. Kenda Jo Webb is number 3, and she sold $1,478.95 with 5 shows. Sue Schmidt is number 2 at $1,509.52. She also did that with 5 shows. And then our number 1 seller, so this is the person that gets the gift card for being the top seller in our organization, is Kelly Castoldi. And she sold $1,840.30. And she did that in just 4 shows. So I'm super proud of all of you guys. That is a really great August. And what's nice about that is I know a lot of you guys probably got bookings that will carry into your fall businesses. So that's really exciting. And Kelly will be getting you that gift card for being the top seller in our organization. And we're super proud. So let's all give some cheers right now for our top sellers. Everybody clap. Yay! Good job. All right. So, and then the other thing that Sarah and I are excited to announce is we talked about this a little bit last month, but we're going to start 2 6 weeks to success classes. Now, they're both going to start. Sarah, will you, I have the dates on my phone, but will you look up the dates that we talked about? I just want to make sure everybody gets the right ones on our calendars. So the first group is going to be for anyone that wants to increase their bookings for their business. So it's a 6 weeks to booking success group. And those calls are going to be Mondays at 8 p.m. And the date that we're going to start that group, Sarah, what's the date that we talked about?
September 18th.
September 18th. So if you want to put that down on your calendar, it'll be 8 p.m. Monday nights, and the calls are just 30 minutes.
And it'll be a group like this.
Yeah, it'll be a group like this on a Zoom meeting, so anyone can join no matter where you live, and it'll be for about 30 minutes, and we'll talk about different ways to increase our bookings. The only commitment that you have with that group is you're committed to be on the calls, and then we'll record them if you happen to need to miss one, but you're committed for the 6 weeks to be on the calls. And then you'll also be required to turn in 15 contacts a week. So that's about 3 contacts a day for 5 days. So that's kind of what you're committing to. And then we have a little celebration at the end of the 6 weeks when you complete your assignments all 6 weeks. So the other group that we're starting is going to be a 6 weeks to success group. And this is a little bit more intense for anyone that wants to, that has a little bit higher goals, people that want to be selling more every month, people that might want to be able to get a promotion, that want to build a team. Anyone that wants to be doing between 6 and 8 shows a month, this would be a group for you. Now, there is a requirement to be in this group. You need to have at least 6 shows on your calendar when we start the group, which that date will be September 20th. Is that right, Sarah?
Wednesday, September 20th. And I think we decided 8:30 for
8:30. Oh, 8:30. I'm sorry. They're both at 8:30. I said 8 p.m.
Okay.
8 at the meeting that's the time that this meeting started. But 8:30 is when both of those calls will be, so everybody can get their kiddos in bed. And to be in the 6 weeks to success group that's just a little bit more involved, that one you'll need to have 6 shows on your calendar booked by the time we start on the 20th. And then same type of deal, you'll be required to do 15 contacts a day, or 15 contacts for the week. We just talk about some different things in that group, like how to get better sales, building, a team. We talk about booking still, but it's just a little bit more for people that want a little more from their business. So if you just want to add shows to your calendar, the Bookings to Success group will be perfect for you. If you want a little bit more out of your business, want to be doing a little bit more, want to add some team members, then aim for the 6 weeks to success group on Wednesdays. And if anyone has a conflict, for those days, definitely talk to me or Sarah about it. But like I said, we'll be recording the calls, and we'll be happy to post the recording, if you need to miss one of the nights. But hopefully you'll be able to, to commit to get on the call, because that's when we all learn from each other. And, we love for everybody to participate and be on the calls. So if you have any questions, definitely let me or Sarah know. We'll be posting the information about both of these groups on our websites, the Team Soar and Team Sizzle, right? Is that yours, Sarah? Okay, we'll be posting those there, and then you guys can definitely ask any questions in the next couple weeks as you're getting ready to join the groups. But they'll be really fun. We hope you guys get a lot out of them, and it'll help you have a stellar fall. So.
Yeah, and I know that Kelly feels the same way, but we would love to see every single person on the teams at least try one of them. You know, so if you're like, I don't have any bookings on my calendar, but I want to have a good fall, do the bookings. If you already have 3 or 4 shows on your calendar, work on booking 2 more and start in the success group, because the work that you put in now, you know, that will be reflected in your business in the coming months. And fall is such a great season to be a Pampered Chef consultant, because it's so much fun, and it's our you know, just so much out there. So any last words, questions from anybody? All right, last reminder, we are going to be having an in-person at my house recipe parade, where we'll be tasting the new season's best recipes. Look for a sign up on your team page in the coming next day or so, and I hope everybody can make it. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially because food's involved, and it'll be delicious. So if you have a particular recipe, make sure as soon as you see that link that you go ahead and sign up for the one you want. And I will post all of the according documents that I talked about tonight. Thank you guys for investing in your business and spending this time with us tonight. And I look forward to seeing all of your faces on September 19th at 6:45 p.m. at my house. And my address is on the event for both of those, but basically I'm Boulevard and McQueen. So have a great night, everybody. I'm going to end the recording. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.